Hello everyone, I'm Najwa Ranisa and my student ID is 2510611 So, let's talk about something that both fascinating and super relevant for anyone studying law or even just curious about how justice actually works behind the scene. Yup, we're diving into the world of advocates, or as we call them in Indonesia, advocate. You might think being an advocate is all about wearing black robes and arguing in court, but trust me, there's so much more to it. It's a profession with deep historical roots, top recruitment, strong ethical codes, and let's be honest, pretty interesting salary prospect too. The legal profession in Indonesia actually goes way back to the Dutch colonial era. At that time, there were two main types of lawyer who practiced. First, the pokral bambu, which referred to native or local lawyer, and the second, the advocate and procurers, or what we now simply call advocates. Both play important roles in helping people deal with legal problems, especially in court. But the key difference lay in education and jurisdiction. To be officially recognized as an advocate, one had to hold a Master of Law degree, something that clearly set them apart from the local Pokral bamboo. Now, let's move on to what defines an advocate today. According to Indonesian advocate law, advocate must be free and independent when expressing opinion or presenting argument in court. That means they can be influenced by outside pressure because justice requires courage and integrity. But of course, that freedom comes with responsibility. Advocates must respect the law and code of ethics, ensuring they maintain professionalism at all times. They are also forbidden to discriminate against clients based on gender, religion, ethnicity, or even political beliefs. Basically, everyone deserves fair legal help, no matter who they are. Now, let's pause for a second. If you were to imagine yourself as an advocate, what kind of cases would you want to handle? Would you defend someone's right in a criminal case, work on corporate deal, or maybe focus on human rights? Take a moment to think about that because understanding your why is what keeps many advocates going. The job isn't always glamorous. It can be stressful, emotional, and yes, sometimes the workload is crazy. But when you help someone with a case or protect their rights, that feeling totally worth it. So, how do you actually become one? The path isn't easy. According to the advocate law, only law graduates who complete professional training recognized by the Bar Association can be officially appointed. You also need to meet several conditions. Be an Indonesian citizen, at least 25 years old, not a state official, have completed a 2-year apprenticeship at an advocate office, and of course, pass the bar exam, most commonly the one organized by Peradi. Here's a fun fact. In 2013, over 5,700 law graduates took the Peradi exam, but only about 31% passed it. Yeah, it's a competitive. Once you've completed everything, you'll take a professional oath before the High Court, an important moment that officially grants you the right to practice an advocate. Being an advocate isn't just about knowing the law, it's about living by it. The advocate's law and code of ethics lay down clear rules. Advocates have the right to independence, the duty of confidentiality, and even legal protection for statements made in good faith while representing clients. But with those rights come duties. They can take on conflicting cases, reveal client secret, or hold positions that could compromise their independence. Simply put, being an advocate means carrying a big ethical responsibility. Now, let's talk about something everyone cares about money. Advocate can set their own fees based on agreement with client, but they also need to consider the client's financial situation. And here's a good part. Every advocate is encouraged, even required to do pro bono work. According to Paradi, they should dedicate at least 50 hours a year to free legal service for people in need. Some reporters say not everyone meet the target, so there have been talk of increasing it to 150 hours per year. Because at the end of the day, justice isn't just for those who can afford it. Alright, now for the part that law student loves to ask about salary. First graduate or junior advocates usually earn around 5 to 8 million per month at small or mid-sized firms. In the bigger firms, especially in cities like Jakarta, entry-level salaries can jump to 10 to 15 million. Once you've gained more experience, say 5 to 10 years, your income might range from 20 to 50 million monthly. And senior advocates or partners in top tier firms, they can make over 100 million per month, not even counting bonuses or success fees for big cases. So yes, advocacy can be both a calling and a career, one that balances helping others with achieving financial success. So, to wrap it all up, being an advocate in Indonesia is about much more than standing in court. It's about justice, integrity, and responsibility. Advocates are the guardian of fairness, the voice for those who can speak, and sometimes the last line of defense for human rights. The road to becoming one is long and demanding, but for those who make it, it's a profession that offers both personal fulfillment and professional rewards. So, whether you dream of fighting for justice, representing big corporations, or shaping public policy, remember, every advocate starts with a single goal to uphold the law and make a difference.